Well, we're back right here in the studio, and we have with us right now His Excellency Christian Doms, the Belgian ambassador to the state of Kuwait. Your Excellency, welcome to our program, Ya Hala Kuwait, once again.
Thank you. Thank you very much for receiving me.
It's a pleasure to have you with us tonight, and happy King's Day, Your Excellency. Can you please tell our audience the meaning and significance of this day, and why is King's Day celebrated on November 15th?
Thank you for the question. King's Day is an important celebration, and we have been celebrating King's Day since 1866, so it dates back. In the very beginning, it was the King's birthday, which was celebrated, and afterwards it was the day of Saint Leopold, and since 1866, and it has been fixed at that date, and it has never changed, notwithstanding the first name of the current king. So it's a tradition which dates back to 1866.
And traditions are always important, Your Excellency, to keep up. And so tell us, are there any activities that are held on this special day in Belgium?
Yes, it has a lot to do with the celebration at the cathedral, St. Michael and Gudula in Brussels, which is being attended by the royal family, except for the royal couple. So this year it was His Majesty King Albert II, accompanied by Princess Astrid, so the sister of our current King Philip, and Prince Lawrence, the spouse of Princess Astrid, and her brother Prince Laurent. So they attended a Te Deum at the cathedral. A Te Deum is a kind of Latin hymn of praise to God, which is sung on very special occasions of thanksgiving. So that's the first part. It's also important to notice that nowadays it's a private undertaking. I mean, the different members of the various governments in Belgium don't attend the Te Deum at the cathedral. In the past it was the case. Why isn't it the case right now? Because it marks also the separation of church and state.
Okay.
So there is also a military parade in front of the royal palace.
Very nice. Which
is being attended also by the royal couple, but the king and the queen don't attend the Te Deum because it's a kind of tribute which is being paid to the king, and it would be a little bit inappropriate if the king were to attend a tribute to himself.
Excellent.
And then afterwards there is also celebration in the house of in the Palace of Congress. So that's the House and the Senate in Belgium, where the Prime Minister and the Presidents of the House and the Senate are receiving the royals. So it's very formal. I may add that it's not as popular as our Independence Day, which is being celebrated on the 21st of July. Okay. And there, for example, on the 21st of July, there are a lot of popular festivities, fireworks, street animation, special activities for kids in the Royal Park. This is not the case on the 15th of November. But still, people like also this very special moment on the 15th.
Well, once again, happy King's Day, Your Excellency, to yourself as well as the Belgian people right here in the state of Kuwait. And on another note, Your Excellency, can you please tell us more about the friendship between the state of Kuwait and Belgium, please?
Oh, yes, sure. So that friendship goes back to many decennia ago. And we celebrate our 60th anniversary of our diplomatic relations. We marked this by a brilliant concert which was organized at Yarmouk Cultural Center in May of this year with a Belgian musician. His name is Karim Bagili, and with his musicians he could enchant the audience. He brought Oriental music. He's a very gifted oud player, and people liked it very much. So that was one thing. We had also a nice exhibition at the National Library here in Kuwait City with the valuable help and support of the history researcher AziadiQ8 which retraced, he published a booklet which retraces the 60 years of friendship between Belgium and Kuwait. And actually, the first ambassador of Belgium to Kuwait, he presented his credentials to the Emir in 1964, and Kuwait opened an embassy in Brussels in 1985. There are, of course, other tokens of friendship. We have a lot of people who love to go to our beautiful music festivals. Also young people, young Kuwaitis, they love to go to Tomorrowland. So
yes.
This is also Belgium.
Sure.
So it's not only the past, we have also
the
something
present.
for the present for young people.
Sure.
And I will also try to enhance these wonderful relationship, because I have the feeling that we know each other, but there is sometimes a lack of knowledge, of mutual knowledge. And it has also a lot to do with, mind you, we don't still have a direct flight between Brussels and Kuwait. And
well, hopefully that in the near future
I'm working very
can happen.
hard, yes, in order to obtain that.
And you were kind enough, Your Excellency, to provide that beautiful report, which we had at the top before our interview. And it showcased a lot of the nice things to see and do in the beautiful country of Belgium. And we'll talk a little bit more later on that. But could you maybe elaborate on the bilateral relationship between Kuwait and Belgium, please, sir?
Yes, on the bilateral field, we are very hard working on getting an MOU on medical cooperation, because Belgium is renowned for very good cancer treatments. We have top medical services in Belgium, and I think it's needed. It's really needed to work on that. We are also working on other avenues like waste management. We have also an outstanding reputation in waste management, wastewater treatment.
Nice.
So I think there is scope for enhancing those this cooperation. In academic cooperation, I would love to have more students from Belgium coming to Kuwait. Actually, it's not the case, but I know that the state of Kuwait is so generous as to offer, for example, free courses of Arabic.
Yes.
So I think that might be a wonderful
some avenue to look forward to.
Exactly, exactly. So I'm working on that, because I'm a strong believer of people-to-people contacts. I think we have to bring businessmen together, academics, students, and I like also to have that cultural mix between Belgium and Kuwait, and working on a Smurf exhibition next year in Kuwait.
Okay, great.
So,
well, it's nice to see all this going on, a lot of dynamic meetings and process that's taken. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, and I forgot also to mention that we will have, and that's sure, that's confirmed yet, in April of next year, we will have a big economic mission from Belgium coming to Kuwait. So I'm really excited at that idea, because that shows also that there is a keen interest of the Belgian business community to engage in business with your wonderful country.
Well, we look forward to that coming up towards the little after the new year. And as we did say earlier, Belgium is such a beautiful country. So much to see and do. We could, you know, spend the next hour or more just talking about that. So tell us a little bit more about your beautiful country, Your Excellency.
Thank you. I'm pleased to hear that. Yes, we have wonderful medieval cities. I think one of the most known in the world is Bruges, which is a very enchanting city. But we have also some very modern, vibrant cities like Antwerp, with a vibrant diamond trade which caters specifically to the ladies. And we have also, and this is less known, in fashion, yes, in fashion. We have the big six of Antwerp with Walter van Beirendonck, Dries van Noten. So I think there is a lot on offer. We have also other interesting activities like Spa with the Formula One circuit,
yes.
Spa-Francorchamps. Spa is also renowned for its spa, and the name Spa comes actually from that city in the Ardennes. We have a wonderful coast where you have also casinos and a lot of activities, and we cater also to young people, to the kids, with
kids activities, carnivals,
parks, yes, and carnivals, and the folkloric traditions are still very alive. Be it medieval folklore, be it a little bit later. We have also a strong culture of musical concerts for every taste, I would say. Classical concerts, jazz, rock, house music.
Different things, yeah.
So and it attracts a lot of people.
And the nature there is also very beautiful.
Yes,
the people here like to go also to see nature and
to have a hiking in the woods.
Very beautiful. And cafes also, and we saw that
and
in the reports.
The gastronomy, yes, with the chocolates.
The chocolates. We cannot talk about Belgium unless we have to mention chocolates, sir.
With shrimp croquettes also, and with the wonderful tradition of fishing actually shrimps in the North Sea on horseback. And this is real magic. And you wouldn't find it anywhere else. So I'm really proud, and I very much hope that with the direct flights we could bring lots of droves of Kuwaiti tourists to Belgium and vice versa, because there also again, but I'm working with my partner in crime, the ambassador of Kuwait to Belgium, His Excellency Nawaf Al-Anesi, who is very active, but I told him, Nawaf, you have also to work on the Kuwaitis to make your country more visible in Belgium.
Inshallah, so inshallah that collaboration will come together, Your Excellency, and you know, talking about the beauty of Belgium, so much to talk about in that, but we're limited by time, Mr. Ambassador. So once again, we appreciate your time with us tonight right here on Ya Hala Kuwait. Do you have any last comments for the audience watching the program tonight?
Yes, I would say, for example, Christmas time is also a wonderful period to go to experience the magic of the illuminations and the streets. There is a
nice,
lot of
cool
animation,
weather,
nice cool weather, and it's a lovely environment also to go to the Christmas markets. And it has nothing to do, yes, of course, with belief, but even people who...
It's just colorful and nice.
Exactly. So this is my plea to visit Belgium at that time. It's also a wonderful period.
Well, all year round, Belgium is a beautiful country to visit, Mr. Ambassador.
Thank you.
And we thank you so much for joining us tonight, right here on Ya Hala Kuwait. And once again, Happy King's Day to yourself and the Belgian people right here in the state of Kuwait. And thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you. My pleasure.
We'd like to thank His Excellency Mr. Christian Doms, the Belgian ambassador to the state of Kuwait, for his time with us tonight right here on the program. We're going to take a short break and then be back with you. Stay tuned.